Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Channel, the Saturday night live sessions. Today with the 8-inch Dobsonian telescope, this telescope over an equatorial platform, the traditional style, also with a ZWO 294 camera. We will see today the Horsehead Nebula. Let me check the weather first. The sky is clear right now. That's why I anticipated this. Let's see how it goes. Weather. Great news for today. Let's see the satellite. Satellite. I think my connection is not very smooth. Okay, you see, we are clear right now here. But there are clouds, a bunch of clouds. Let me see how it looks. Woof. Let me play this. Trying to predict the movement. Well, it may affect us, but later. Yes, they are going more to the north. So we should be fine. So we are streaming from Portugal in the Iberian Peninsula in the south of Europe. Right here.
Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5.
Hello Samir, Astronomo, Ray from Arizona, Fred, hello, John, hello John, Linux, you too. Good. Clear skies. Frank and Newton. 10-inch Newtonian on a EQ 6 Pro mount. That's a good mount for a Newtonian. If any of you, Samir, Linux, if any of you want to enter the stream with a camera to show what you are doing, say me in the chat and I send you the link in the chat for you to show us. It will be funny. You're not obligated, of course. I don't want to force you. We will have also a giveaway again. I will be doing giveaways until the end of the year with discount codes for free. And you don't have to use it right now. Also, I want to let you know that I will be, if the weather allows, of course, always depending on the weather, I will be streaming again on Sunday, next Sunday, after on the Christmas Day, 25. I will not do on Saturday because it's Christmas Eve. But on Sunday, it's a kind of a boring day. I will be here for the people that have nothing to do and connect with us with the sky. And also, the same thing at New Year's Day. So it will be on Sunday, the first day of the year, I think. Let me check. Yes. 1 of January, the first day of 2023, will be our first live streaming, if the weather allows. And I think we are lucky, because the worst it's over. Hello, Pedro. Okay. Connection details, you just need to connect the camera. Then I send you the link and it's all very simple. Keep it simple. It's very simple to do it. No weird stuff. But you have to have a camera or a smartphone or a webcam, any camera connected to a device. Okay, let's open SharpCap. I have the all-sky camera, the 224. Also, let's open that first. That one. Hopefully it's still on focus. I didn't check. We have, the only thing we have no wind, but we have loads of dew. It's all wet outside, that's why. You can see here the telescope is covered with an emergency blanket that I always use, but you can see much more stars today in the camera, meaning that the sky is clear. This greenish is because of the glow of the city and the dew. It's like that. It spreads the dew. It's not very good. It's not good. It's bad for with light pollution. It's a bad mix. And we can see here Orion constellation. Here. And I will connect the platform. Just connect the platform, the old style. Take off the dew protection. Small. Again, SharpCap. To the 294 camera. $294. It's out of focus because I added the focal reducer. I have to focus. Let's stretch this with a mini histogram, the usual trick we use to find the objects in the sky. You see? With a focal reducer. You can see by the donuts all distorted. Let's go. My god, this is all wet. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. You see this kind of blurred? It's the dew. It's water. This will be our big challenge today, the dew. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but we'll see. We'll try it. Let's start hoping. Let me check this. So I will point to the Nebula, but first, this is the Flame Nebula here. You see the Dobsonian power. This is a great telescope. Without doing nothing, bam, a Nebula.
Dobsonian power.
Without doing nothing, not stacking, nothing. Now, I want to tell you something. You see this right here, this donut here? Oftentimes people complain about this and get worried about this. Worried it's the telescope or the collimation or something. It's not, it's collimated. Well, I didn't check it, but it's not the source of the problem. This is a reflection. This is a Alnitak, a super bright star, and I'm using a focal reducer. In my situation today is because of that. If I take off the focal reducer, it will not form this aberration. But as I'm using a focal reducer and an infrared cut filter, there are some reflections. I may use the same optical train now and change to a my 12-inch Dobsonian, and this maybe don't happen. It depends. It's different on different telescopes. But today, the way this is mounted, it caused this aberration with this bright star, and that's it. Okay. Now this greenish and grainy gradient that we have here all over the place, it's because of the dew. It's really all wet today. I don't know if I have to use later the hair dryer to help me to keep live stacking. And also these aberrations that you see at the corners, look at the stars, warped. You see, these warped stars are due to the focal reducer. It's a cheap and inexpensive focal reducer that I'm using. It's this. So it's a 50 bucks focal reducer that has always this problem used with a Newtonian telescope. To solve that, the only solution to avoid this and have good stars, shaped stars, round stars with a Newtonian is to use Sterizona Nexus, which is a bit more expensive. It's 1 0 more at the right, so about 500 bucks. I use it only on the 12-inch Dobsonian in this telescope, and I decided not to use in this because to use here in the 8-inch I would have to move the primary mirror, okay? And at the same time it will be more intruded into the tube, not as the 12-inch. In the 12-inch it will be almost no Sterizona Nexus, no coma corrector inside the tube, just 1 millimeter, it's nothing. But with this probably we'll have, as far as I could understand, watching to the telescope and trying to think of it, it will intrude too much into the diota, the optical tube assembly. And at the same time, as I want this to use here on the live streams a simple setup and inexpensive setup, this is a 8-inch Dobsonian, a regular classic 8-inch Dobsonian telescope. I don't know, 400 bucks it cost me. And an equatorial platform, it cost me about 800 bucks. Now it's, I think, 1000. But by 400 bucks you can use in an 8-inch any standard equatorial platform. If you don't know how to build one, I don't. So it's a good choice to use it with the Dobsonians. I like very much. I still love the equatorial platforms because of its simplicity. I just place it outside and that's it. No alignment, nothing. It's alignment. It was made once for life. Now let's change the view to auto, and now let's try to find, look, a satellite. Let's try to find the Horsehead Nebula. It's down here, and see if this aberration keeps still here or not. We don't know. I think I will leave it like this because the aberration is up. It's still here, but it's up. So we can catch also the Flame Nebula. What do you think? Should I center? We have this NGC here, is very beautiful also at the middle. And we have the Horsehead here. I can see the head. You see? The head. This is not live stacking yet. You see the head here? the NGC. This is a beautiful NGC. And we have the Flame Nebula near Alnitak. We will have the Flame Nebula here at the corner with distorted stars, but who cares? Yeah, I think I will leave it like here for now, like this. Let's see what I have here. I will try 10 seconds first. Let's see how it works. Filter. The threshold is at 8. Let's see if it accepts or not. Yes. Yes, it works. So the full width of maximum, it's a filter that I usually use. I always use. It's at the average at 5.5. So we can lower this from 8 to 6. Yes. It will reject everything above 6 in the measurement of the stars. Yes, I will leave it like this. Now go to the histogram. Histogram, auto color and auto stretch. Okay. Let's move this. We still have the donut. It's the focal reducer for sure. Sometimes it's the filter. We change the position of the filters and it solves, or we simply don't use a filter. But I think it's beautiful like this. To watch, to do EAA, it's what we are doing. EAA, electronically assisted astronomy. And as it's a real-time image, I don't know what happened here. Stopped. Where's the histogram? It's stacking or not? What happened here? Let's try again. Could be a bug. 10 seconds. Ah, it's hidden. Silly me. Was my fault. It was hidden. I just have to pass the mouse over here where it says live stacking because I unpinned it. Here at the right we have a pin icon. If I click here it stays like this, but if I click again in the to unpin it will hide here, and I forgot. So again, histogram, auto color, auto stretch. And get rid of the noise with the stacking. Enhancement, bilateral filter and sharp mask. We have another aberration here. Yes, this is the focal reducer effect, the cheap focal reducer effect. We do like this. This is to watch. Remember, we are doing EAA, electronically assisted astronomy, which means we are watching the sky in real time. In real time. These pictures are in real time. This image. Without post-processing anything, and we usually want to watch the objects, and we don't care too much about some aberrations may occur, especially using this cheap focal reducer. Remember, if you opt by a solution like this, a cheap focal reducer, you will have always this problem. What you can do is, for instance, you want to capture the flame, you center the flame, nebula, and you cut. But to get rid of this donut, you have to change things. Or change the position of the focal reducer or the filter to solve that. Enhancement, histogram. Let me push a bit more. I like this nebula here also. Remember, we have to push the histogram a bit to get more nebulosity here. This is a satellite here. Doesn't matter. Let me check the shot. Donuts! Oh! Actually, I hit donuts a lot. Warn us if you see any meteor. We can do like this. So if we catch a meteor, like this, we have it all. We captured actually in the Gemini's live stream. We captured one, but we didn't see it. I saw at the replay. Hello, Adam. It's beautiful. I think it will hold, at least here. I want to do Mars again with a better seeing, at least with the sky more clear like today. We had bad luck. Olá, galeria de Meteorito! Great site, great channel. Great channel you have. In Brazil. People that speak Portuguese should check that channel because it's all in Portuguese of course, but it's very nice. The time zone is different, that's why I don't watch it more. Hello, Antonio Cortes. With what? Focal reducer with ED. To do that, I use the stars on the Nexus. It always happens this with a focal reducer. Only the stars on the Nexus. Don't get wrong. Don't get eluded. If you use a focal reducer, doesn't matter the glass here. It will distort everything. Only the star is on the Nexus. Hello, Rita. With a Dobsonian. Of course it is. The dual telescope. That's why I like to use it in the live streams. Thank you, Quasar. To remember, please give a like to support this channel, to continue to broadcast these live streams, and to help people to connect with our amazing universe. Spot on. Can you enlarge line stack? Live stack, you mean? Enlarge how? To get it bigger? I can't because I don't have the field of view. You can't get it, not enlarge. Sandro, welcome. So we will do a giveaway. Let me take this off. We will do a giveaway. So it's to win discount codes to AstroArt Finland store. You can use it whenever you want. You don't need to use it right now if you don't want. And it's for free. You don't have to do nothing but send me an email, the winner. Send me an email at the end of the raffle. So please, people from Europe, only Europe and the United Kingdom, say me in the chat if you want to participate. I will open the wheel. The wheel. Because I still have some discount codes I want to give until the end of the year. Next Sunday, Christmas Day, will be at the night, 25 at the night. And the first day on January, also a Sunday, at night. Just say me in the chat. Nobody? Yeah, with your new 294. If only participate one, it will be the winner right away. So let's see. The wheel. Oh, it's getting now. Okay, let's delete this. Let's place. Remember, only Europe and United Kingdom. Adam. Astro Womble. John Bolly. Okay. Pedro Anaximandros. Anaximandros. Overview effect. Overview. Jaloman. Rita. Okay, over. Okay, let's spin the wheel. The code will be 30 euros. Let me open the file. I still have 50 euros, but I will leave for Christmas and New Year. So it will be only 30 euros, the codes. So let's spin it. Oh, we have another one. Okay, Anthony. There's a delay if someone... I will have more than one. Over. Okay, now it's over. 3, 2, 1, go! Rita, congratulations! Remove Rita. Today you are lucky. Rita, send me an email. I will place the email. Hold on. The email is this one. I can't write in the chat, but I can do it like this. You see, Dobsonian Power at gmail.com. I can't write in the chat because of the bots. They are everywhere. Who wants to join in another one? You don't need to repeat. Tetsuo 69. Are you from Europe or UK? If you're not from Europe or UK, please don't participate because you can't use the discount code. And you are taking the opportunity to other people, okay? Be polite. I will add you. Tetsuo. Rita, send me an email. Rita will not participate again, of course. It won already. She won. 3, 2, 1, go! Congratulations, John. Send me the email. You just have to send me an email with your username. And I'll reply with a code. So, John. I think you won already another day. Lucky guy. Remember that you can use it anytime. Save it if you want. For a day that you remember that you need something and they have good prices, take the chance. Okay, I will give 2 more codes. You don't need to repeat. Because I will give them straight away. The image is fine. We go in a minute. 69 stacked. Okay, it's doing fine. Take the ad. Okay, let me check if it's anybody. Okay. RCW, hello. Tetsuo, I have you already in the wheel. Okay, I think it's everybody here. Good. Fortunately, we are not too many people. Otherwise, I would have to... I don't know. Congratulations for the ones that won. I love to do this. Okay, another one. Yes, I am. Thank you. I am very well. I'm recovering from the surgery like a champ. Fortunately, I was lucky with everything. And you all helped me when I was at the hospital. You don't know, but when I could have the smartphone with me, I was answering to the comments and speaking with you, and that's great. You didn't notice it, but you were helping me. Okay, another one. 3, 2, 1, go. Adam. Congratulations. Send me the email. Adam. I will check the email in a moment to see if I've received everything. Everybody. Thank you, thank you. Yes, nothing like health. Yes, maybe. Maybe both, I don't know. Okay, Rita, I will check in a moment. Keep coming back. I will have more raffles until the end of the year. Thanks to Astro Art Finland, our sponsor. Love it, love it. To give money instead of other stuff. I love it. Berkzik. Let me see. Yes. Yes, more. But don't come to the live stream, just to the raffles, huh? Enjoy the sky with us. 3, 2, 1, go! Look, the lucky guy. Tetsuo, congratulations. Now send me the email. If you don't send me the email during the live stream, you will not receive anything. I will place the email here again for you to see. This is the email. Dobsonianpower@gmail.com. Send me the email. Okay, this is over. I will close because it's over for today. And of course, congratulations to the winners. I will check the email in a moment. Tetsuo, send me the email. Yes, it's you. You just have to send me the email. An email with your username, Tetsuo. And I reply. Yes, it was you, the winner. And you can see, you can watch the replay if you have doubts. And I reply with a code. I will have more until the end of the year. So Tetsuo, I will explain how it works. You send me the email to the Dobsonianpower@gmail.com. Then I reply you with a code that worth 30 euros to spend here. You go to astroartstore.com. You have at the screen the website astroart-store.com -store.com, and you choose anything. For instance, you want a Virtuoso Heritage telescope. You come here, you open an account, of course, for 99 euros. Or imagine you want a focal reducer. Okay? You come here. You choose one. You can order by price, low to height. Hold on, because my connection it's not very good today. Well, doesn't matter. You come here. You want to buy something, you open the, for instance, this adapter. Come on. What's happened with the internet? Okay, it's slow. 69 euros. You add to the cart. You see? Add it to cart. If you want to buy more stuff, you add to the cart. Imagine you just want this. You go to order products. It will be filled with your information. Okay. And here, do you have a discount code? You click here and you insert, you copy paste the code that I will send to you by email and save. When you do this, it will discount 30 euros. So instead of 69 euros here, it will appear 39 plus the shipping price. Man, you have the email here at the screen. I'm not responsible if you don't receive the emails. Everybody receives the emails. I'm warning. Make sure that you send me the email to dobsonianpower@gmail.com. I will check now that my email. I will just first adjust the histogram here. Hold on. In the image. To take a snapshot. Let's push the histogram. Okay, it's with nice colors. And now save as scene to get already a picture. Okay, saved. Then we process it. We see what we can get. Okay, let me check the email now. Okay. Adam, Rita, John Bolly. I don't have your... I have your emails. I don't have the email only of Tetsuo, the new community member. Now let me check the codes. And I will reply now. Okay, 30 euros. John, you have it. I sent it. Now, Rita. €30. Sent. And Adam. €30 and the code. Adam sent. The only one that I didn't receive was... Oh, wait. Ah, okay. I got it, Tetsuo. I got it. Hold on. Hold on, I have your code. Fortunately, I have the email with a sequence. I just have to copy paste the code. Sent. Sent, Tetsuo. My job is done. Now it's up to you. I only send once. Okay. Now, just for the sake of, if you can confirm, you don't need it, but if you can confirm that you received it, it's better. Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
For sure. You saw a meteor there or but you were outside. Did you see it on the screen? RCW. I see you are using the 294 MC camera. Is it cooled or uncooled? Uncooled. It's enough to EAA. But if you want to get into astrophotography in a higher level, or you think it's in your plans, imagine that you are learning what I'm doing here. This is not only for you, for more people. You want to learn what I'm doing here, you like this stuff to watch in real time pictures like the objects like this, you're learning EAA, but you are thinking that in the future, if I can upgrade or up level it to post-processing astrophotography in a higher level, you can do it at the same way that we do EAA. You just save the frames, all the frames. I don't save them, but you can save all these frames that the software is stacking, SharpCap. You can save them. Lots of people do this. You save them and then you process it on DeepSci Stacker or PixInsight, Photoshop, and you can have fun with that. Because those softwares are, and the time you spend there, are the main thing to post-process. You can do EAA and you can do astrophotography and it's all good. So it's uncooled. For instance, Rita bought cooled, 294 cooled, and I think it was the right choice because she used Newtonian over an equatorial mount, which means maybe in the future or maybe right now she can do an astrophotography with more processment and better. The thing is, I'm not in that stuff, in die-hard astrophotography. It's a personal preference. It's a personal preference. We accept everything here. Antonio Cortes, how close in temperature do the darks have to be to the light frames? Theoretically, in theory, they should be the same. But I noticed with my experience that at least 5 degrees, imagine you have darks, tonight is... Actually, I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm using darks. Tonight the camera is 16.9, so 17. I should be within a range of 5 degrees, but I'm sure I'm not, because my darks tonight are at 25. You see, if I was using, I had to do new darks for the winter. These are from the summer darks. If I was using a closer temperature of the dark, the image will get better. That's like that. That's what I talked with you by email about. The darks, the flats, it's different. I don't use flats. It's cumbersome. Because the darks we can always use for months. The darks no. Yes, if you really need and are into that. I just use... What kind of filter are you using for Nebula EAA? About filters. Hold on. Okay, Adam, okay. Thank you to participate. About filters, if you want, or if you have... I'm on Mortal 5. If you have a height level of light pollution, 7, 8, it's almost a must-have narrowband filter, like the Optolong L Extreme or the Ultimate or or dual band. But as I am in Mortal 5, I prefer to have, because it's cumbersome to change filters, and I have a problem. It's my problem. When I change filters outside in the dark, half of the time I touch the filters with the fingers. Then I have to come back inside to clean the filter, take the fingerprints, and then screw the filter again, all during the night. Sometimes it's cold. It's cumbersome for me. So as I know that I am a bit awkward with this, with managing the filters, I use a filter, a broadband, but a large broadband. I use a Baader Neodymium in my 12-inch, and as I don't want to keep always changing the filters, I use in the other telescopes, the 8-inch we are using today, and the 6-inch that I have here, I use only the infrared cut filter. I have 2 infrared cut filters to not have to change. One for the optical terrain to the 6-inch and another one for the 8-inch, for you to see how I am with managing filters. I do like that. Let me change a bit this. Adjust the histogram, you see, to cut the... Yeah. It's better. Hold on. Like this. I'm zooming because this will be the area that I will cut at the end. You see? The blue is too much. I have to lower the blue. Okay, you see, I'm lowering the blue. And it's much better, much better. A bit of red. You see? Nice picture. Let me check the histogram like this. It's easier. Okay. Yeah, I can't cut too much of the light. Less red. Yes, it's better like this. It's more balanced. Another screenshot. We have already 27 minutes. A bit less of green. Yes, it's better. Another screenshot. Okay. You see, I only do this. A screenshot and that's it. So I use the infrared cut filter to have a better image with the stars, because with these cameras without infrared cut filter the stars get bloated. Yes, it keeps stacking, and you see this is the vignetting. It's another feature of the cheap focal reducer, and also the camera that I'm using, and also because I'm not using dark flats. If I do flats, I get rid of this circle, you see. But this is about watching. And then I take a picture. You see, Rita. Today I am doing 300-second exposure time. This is the first for me. Pushing the exposures. I can't do that here. I can't do, and I don't like to do that. I don't like to wait too much. That's why I love EAA. I love EAA. Yes, that's another factor. Well, remember it, Linux. A lot depends on the camera. My 183 has bad amp glow, so I really have to match the darks or the glow bleeds through. Yeah, it's true. It's another factor. Some cameras are more sensitive to the matching of the temperature of the darks. In my case, this one is okay. This is not stacking, it's rejecting. Why? It's the tracking, for sure. Now we have the rotation, it will force us to cut also. I will be with this picture at the end, you see? I get rid of most of the distortions and the donut. And I get like this. I cut it. You'll see in a moment. If you use a filter drawer, it will help to handle it without touching the filter glass. Yeah, that's the thing, Ray. It's one more stuff to use. I can't use the focal reducer because of the back focus. The filter will force me to have with a Newtonian, with these telescopes, and it will be one more stuff to. I keep it simple. I'm not saying that in the future I don't do something different for the channel, for channel purpose, or try something. But I tried many times post-process, and it's not that I can't make it. If others can, I can. You always think like that. If that guy can, I can, and that's the truth. It's the boring part. It's boring to me. And I feel like I'm adulterating what I got, and I just like to enhance. I don't like to change colors, take stars, place the stars again, do mosaics. I don't like that. It's me. It's personal. It's personal only. I respect every taste. Yes, it's only a infrared cut filter only. Bortle 5 infrared cut filter with dew, but we can manage. Remember that we are using the focal reducer. I only spoke about the distortions and the cons of this cheap focal reducer, but of course the huge advantage that it's that I match the pixel scale, and it turns my f6 8-inch Dobsonian telescope that we are using in an f4 point, let me check, I don't remember. (4.3). So we are working at f4 4.3. It's much faster than f6. So we get a brighter picture, a sharper picture, more photons with the same exposure, more photons, which is a boost to the aperture of the 8-inch. Yes, you can use the infrared and should use your infrared cut filter for every nebula, for every object. Some people say that to galaxies you will cut a bit of the infrared. I used a lot without filter, without infrared cut filter, and with infrared cut filter to galaxies, and all of the pictures I compared were much better with the infrared cut filter. With my setup, because the sharpness without having the bloated stars using the infrared cut filter, and the background without that pinkish gradient, those advantages using the infrared cut filter are better than the small photon that has infrared band that I rejected. You see, at the end the whole picture is better. So it's not linear. It's not everything. You should balance the things and fit to your setup. Because with different telescopes, Ray can experience that, because Ray has loads of different telescopes. So he has the experience that some things work better with different setups. Hello, good evening. Yes, it's I love this kind of musics. I love this kind of. Yes, it's very important. You should try it. These infrared cut filters are one of the things that I think that are really a must-have to a Newtonian with a ZWO camera that doesn't have that infrared filter built in. Remember that many filters, you can use a broadband filter like the Optolong L Pro, for instance, then you don't need the infrared cut, because you will cut already the Optolong and many other filters cut the infrared wavelength. So it will cut that and much more. Then you play with it. And Uranus with binoculars was easy. With my 12-inch Dob, I failed. It depends on the eyepiece you are using also. Thank you for doing these lives. The only few Portugueses that actually do something in the Portuguese astrophotography community. Well, you know, to be honest, I don't feel like a Portuguese. I feel like a citizen of Earth. Really, from the deep of my heart, I feel that I'm a citizen of Earth, that I'm broadcasting to all the citizens that want to join us of Earth. It doesn't matter at all the country. No country at all. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, countries that usually people don't like. It doesn't matter for me. It matters the quality of the people that I have here, and fortunately it's great. Thank you for participating always. You are all great. 40-inch? 40-inch? 2-inch eyepiece? 40. You mean the focal length of 40? 40-inch? That's a mistake, for sure. Eyepiece with good right angles, Finder scope still failed. One for all and all for one. The Three Musketeers. Only the people. And the people. I do my life like that. The people, the inside, the inner people. It doesn't matter if you don't have an eye, or if you are ugly, or if you don't have a leg, or if you talk like this. It doesn't matter at all. At all. It's the important is the inner side of the people. If you are good or bad. 40 millimeters. Yes, perhaps. Yes. 40 millimeters. That's too much. 40 millimeters for Uranus. It's too much. You know, the eyepiece I use to watch, and it's precious. To watch Uranus, I will show you. Is this one. How I love it. To watch that planet. This one. 9 millimeters. From Explore Scientific, as it has 100 degrees extra wide, ultra wide angle, it's easier to find the planet and those tiny planets. That's it. No politics, no religions, no countries, one nation, Earth. That's it. What? You need to zoom. If I use, for instance, this one with a 12-inch, I'm talking about the 12-inch that you talk already. I'm talking about the 12-inch. If I use this one, this is a 3.5 millimeters from APM. Also actually it has more wide angle. It has 110 degrees. But with this one, I can't find it because it's too magnified. But with this one, the 9 millimeters, I can because it has 100 degrees. If you use a Plossl 9 millimeters, I doubt it. You see the trick? It's rejecting. I have to stop the platform. Hold on. I can't go to another object because of the dew. It's all wet and it's starting to get worse. So what we are going to do is to save this as seen. You see the image that we have here. Okay. No, I don't use the finder scope. I use only that eyepiece. I watched the application, Sky Safari. I use the application to watch the stars, near stars. Then I use the Telrad to point to the zone. And then I go deep with that eyepiece. The finder scope, for me, it doesn't help. I know more or less by the Telrad. And then I go with the eyepiece, I insert the 9 millimeters. And I do like this. You see, like Z, and then go up and down. But always I do an imaginary. I'm good on this. Do like this. You know the area. Do an imaginary rectangle or square in your head. You train this. You get used. I do like this, an imaginary rectangle that I'm almost sure that the planet will be there, Uranus. And Neptune, it's the same thing. And then that square, I go all the square, but not getting out of that imaginary square. And I start picking patterns of stars as reference for the area. And then I compare again with the application. And then I go again. I avoid the application because of the dark vision, but to find it's okay. And then I start recognizing patterns, and I shrink that area, that imaginary area. And when I shrink that area to a smaller area of the sky, what I do is, with the 9mm, and that's why the magnification is very important here, because that I know that 9mm will give me the difference between the planet and the star. Because if you look quickly to the area, the imaginary area, you will think everything is a star. The planet is there, you will pass through the planet and you will see it as a star. You have to go star by star in that small area now. Star by star, stop that star. Go to another star and stop. Go to another star and stop. Stop a bit and look and think. Is this a star or is this the planet? And when you have the luck to stop at the planet and you are thinking, is this a star or is this the planet? The planet will start to, I don't know why, it will start to get the shape, and your eyes will get recognizing some difference, and you fix your vision on that planet, and you will start to watch a perfect circle and a color. That's how I do it. I hope this help you to imaginary square, area. Choose that area, but you have to be sure that you are in the right area. Usually it's better if you have some reference, a known star or something near the place, because it's easy to, okay, this is my area. And you will recognize a pattern, like a triangle or like a small like the Big Dipper, or some patterns. I'm good on that. Yes, a Telrad. Sometimes, but not always. I rarely use the finder scope. In certain situations, it's a good combination. Yes, try it. When you get the point, you will remember my words, and when you get the point, you'll see, dang, I will do this again. It's the way to go. Neptune, actually, it's harder. So if you found Neptune easy, congratulations, because Neptune it's much harder, at least for me. A triangle. But then when you magnify, you have to remember that you will watch more triangles. It will mess with your brain. It's a question of training the brain. To training the brain, let me check the picture. You train your brain. The brain is tricky, our brain. You train your brain to get used to this, and it's tricky, our brain, but it learns. It's good learning. So it was Horsehead, 8-inch, with focal reducer. It was our capture. I'm naming the fold. Now let's open the last one, which could be the better one. Antonio, I still remember what I told you in the email. and I will do it right now. Now, the first thing I will do to this image is to crop it, to get rid of the worst aberrations, at least the worst. The rotation, the distortions caused by the focal reducer, the large ones. The donut. Save. You see? Now I will rotate it. No. Let's see. No. I will leave it like this. Okay. Now what I will do is I call it quick astrophotography. Hold on. I use Topaz Denoise AI, just that. There's new features now, new softwares, but you have to use them as a plugin. I only use this software. As I said to you, I don't like to spend much time with this. Denoise. Let me zoom out to see if I like it. I use the low light filter to remove the noise. Because this is a noisy, in EA8 this usually is a noisy picture. Actually it's not too much today. You see? Updated. Less noisy. Now I save it. Save image. It's processing. I don't like to change the picture. Then I like to enhance a bit the color, maybe the exposure, but I don't like to change stuff. If you like astrophotography and to go to that path, you can also think in doing mono, which is even a worse cumbersome to me. With all the filters and edit. Now I open the picture. With Photoshop Express, which is free. Sometimes I do this and I change the not this, it's this. I play with the exposure to see if I like it, the contrast. Light snow. The shadows. Blacks we don't want to touch. And the color. Where's the saturation? You can boost a bit the saturation, you see, to get the flame more flamish. Sometimes the vibrance help also in this. Sometimes it's too much. Just a bit to give more emotion to the picture. And I don't need to get rid of the noise because it's already done. Then I save it as JPEG, JPG to the same folder, and then I want to show you something. Let's just check the final picture, and it's this. I don't know how many, 187 by 10. It was a long time. 1000 No, 127. It's 1800. Let me see the minutes. Half an hour, more or less. Half an hour. This is a picture with half an hour. 18th Dobsonian. You see the details? Look at the details of this small... You see the Dobsonian power? Of this small... If we go deep in this just to a small object, we get even more details. If we center in just a deep sky faint object, the power gets even better. And the Horsehead is clean, it's nice. You see, without much processment. And the flame. Of course the stars, not here at the center, but at the edges we still have stars, but it's like this. Now I want to show you something. It's to answer Antonio Cortes. We will see, as I will talk about that, we will see a bit of
Community pictures.
Because I want to show you something. Antonio Cortes sent me this picture with a 12-inch Dob. It's one of the first pictures, and the Optolong filter, and it's very nice. 12-inch Dobsonian, that's why you see a 12-inch, it's even smaller the field of view, and then without any reducer you get only the Horsehead, of course. I'm anxious to try the Star Arizona Nexus with a 12-inch, but I can't yet. I will ask the doctor when I can. And look, this one is cleaned. One cleaned, and this is the original. I don't know if you will see. Look, the original has this noise, you see? And with a small trick, you don't need a denoise to do this. You get much less noise. Look the pattern. It's a fast trick that I will show you how I did. Hold on. And to Antonio, you can do it especially with this kind of nebula. Hold on. It's just to open the picture in Photoshop Express. To do this, you have to register in Adobe Photoshop or Adobe site, get a login. It's free. To use this feature, you come down here. I will not touch anything in the picture but this. Let's just zoom. No, okay. You come down to the come here to the left to this menu, and then you come down here. It's very nice. I think it's details. Yes, on details, the details section, you just use this reduce luminance noise and this reduce color noise. Now first the reduce luminance noise, I will zoom it for you to see the difference. Without topaz. The topaz denoise does a better job, of course. But you can, for free, to do this. You just push a bit, look. You see? And now the color. Look. Less noise. You see the difference? This is zoomed. Much less noise, almost no noise. I will undo for you to see. Look. Especially the reduce color noise. This is without, and now with the feature. Without, with the feature. You see? Much better. And if you do this, you can, I was explaining to Antonio Cortes, it gives you the permission to, during the live stack, push a bit more the bars of the histogram, the vertical bars, the white bar, the middle bar to the left, and it will boost the image a lot, but it will get a bit more noisy because you need more stacking. But even at the end of the stacking, you push a bit and gets more noisy, it will be more noisy. You are thinking that later in the post-processment with only this feature, you will clean that noise. Or with topaz denoise, which is even better. Which means it will allow you to have a brighter picture. This one that he had, the original one, it's fine, but with just a push of a button, you can, this little trick, you can enhance and clean the picture. I don't do more than that. That's why I bought the topaz denoise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will show you more pictures. I will show you more community pictures. I use green laser to raw adjustment and finder to precise it. The most important thing is to align the laser, finder and telescope. It's another way to do it. Pardon. I don't use laser here because it's forbidden. And loads of planes pass over my house. And I don't want to mess with them. If I use a laser, nobody will tell me anything because I use wisely and carefully. But I prefer not to do it. Some mistake or I forget or something, I prefer not to do it. Lots of planes here. And it's forbidden by law. Good vision, yes, good vision is important also. Yes. That's why when you don't have good vision, you get the help of EAA, what we did today. EAA is a boost to, it's an open window of opportunities. Edward, did you saw the video with your picture of the in the magazine? A great picture. This is actually hydrogen beta region bluish nebula. Yeah. Ah, I remember. I was here asking about the Horsehead Nebula on your last stream. Still haven't gotten a clear night, but looks like tonight might be clear enough. It's getting better. Take the opportunity. Don't lose the opportunity. It's weekend. Are you using... Let me just take this. Are you using a filter or filters in your telescope for this image? Yes, infrared cut filter. Always use at least that filter. If I do with other filters, if I will play with other filters and we'll get better images in some nebulae. But I don't want to change filters, I don't know. I like this to keep it simple. Keep it a lot simple. Yes, maybe, and because of the devices, YouTube compress the images. Yes, it's a trick and it's free. You don't need topaz denoise. You can do it before I buy the topaz denoise, which is not expensive. I use that trick. Is there anybody that managed to see this nebula in the eyepiece? Not me. Thanks for sharing and spreading the Dobsonian world with others. Excellent. And you, thank you for participating in that spread. Hola Omar, Puerto Rico. Keep it simple, Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
Now, another picture. Antonio Cortez, it's done. Let me go to Mazif, it's not here. Hope you're doing fine, Mazif, if you are watching the replay. Who's here? Ray is here. Ray. Adam is also here. Let me see who's here. Yes, I will do Ray. Ray sent me from Raza 8. Ray loves the Raza 8 and I also love it. Look at this picture. The player is from Raza 8 with the 294 MC Pro. You see the Coolid. This is the Coolid version, the expensive one. Well, it's beautiful. The Raza it's very good for Whitefield. Raza 8, it's very very good. They do an excellent job with that telescope, Ray. And this one is with the NGC 1499 with Raza 8 ZWO infrared cut filter. Long exposures, beautiful, 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 beautiful. You see, here in this channel, some people still not understand this. Here in this channel, congratulations, congratulations, Ray. And also Antonio, of course. Beautiful pictures. One of the first pictures you see. It's having so much fun. Here in this channel, we don't reject any telescope. You see, I know that you know the ones that are the members of the channel and the loyal people that participate here every live stream. Raza 8, refractors, Newtonian on equatorial mounts, even an iPhone we have here, and I have a picture to show with that iPhone only. Schmidt-Cassegrains, Max Sutov, every telescope every telescope is showed in the community pictures section that we have in this channel, and I love them. I love to watch them. When my passion and my obsession with the Dobsonian telescope, it's only because it's the telescope, and I truly believe this, that fits better a beginner with price, relation with price, quality, everything except the portability which I solve with this 6-inch behind me. This 6-inch has it all, and the portability also, and it's a $500 telescope only. If you had a camera, you can add a $200 camera, or like I have the 294, I think it's around $800. So it will be a more expensive gear setup. But you can have you have it all with this: visual, astrophotography, EAA. What people don't realize, and they criticize this channel, is I don't debate that, but I like to explain to the good people that come here and are watching the replay for the first time. I don't want to dismiss the visual component of the Dobsonian. And I don't want to have Dobsonians, refractors, Schmidt-Cassegrains that are super expensive to me, Raza Maksutovs, everything. I don't want to have a family of telescopes here. I don't know if in the future I will have. I don't know. I may be crazy for that. But my feeling is that Dobsonian has a nice price. You have, if you don't have a go-to, if you have a go-to is better. If you don't have a go-to, you had an equatorial platform. With $400 or less, you can have a decent equatorial platform for an 8-inch Dobsonian. And a camera. You have from $200 to up. So it's a nice setup, in my opinion, to beginners. And I don't reject the other telescopes. And I don't reject the high-level astrophotography. I don't like it, but I don't reject and I respect. Then the proof is here. A very nice picture of Ray, of Antonio Cortes, and many others that I show regularly here in the channel, and I love them. Not to do this, but I love to watch. So this is only to be clear that, of course, my obsession and my passion, I can't contain that. I breathe, my body and mind breathe the Dobsonian telescope. I love the simplicity of it. So, if you understand, good. The people that don't understand, I'm sorry for them, but it's like that. I can't do more than this. I explain, and I will not. Every video that I do, I will not say the price of the gear that I'm using on every video. Some people complain about the prices. I don't say the price. I have a video with all the prices, all this that I explained, all the different cameras, the cheaper ones to the expensive ones, within a range, not too expensive, for the people have a notion. I will not tell the prices of the things. That's silly. In every video I do, I want to help the beginners. If somebody has any doubt, you click on the links on the description of all my materials. Are on the description of my videos and live streams. You click there, ZWO, you click there and you see the price. Everything. And another argument that I think it's silly, it's to say that John Dobson was only for visual. John Dobson didn't have a ZWO 294 at that time. John Dobson didn't live on a time with the kids only with smartphones every time. John Dobson didn't live on a time that we have small telescopes to watch the sky connected with like the Vespera, the Dwarf Lab, and the Stalina. John Dobson didn't live that time. John Dobson wanted to get the astronomy and the people close. And at that time was very expensive, any telescope. And the Dobsonian was a great invention. The use of the Newtonian like that, and call it a Dobsonian because it's a Dobsonian telescope, whether you like it or not. You are going to buy on the store. You don't ask, I want a Newtonian over a Dobsonian mount. You ask for, I want a Dobsonian telescope. Period. It's the name, and it will be. And you get a Dobsonian telescope. He got the Dobsonian telescope to get the people close to the sky, and he made it. Congrats to him. But now we can do other things in other ways to get the people, to reach the people closer, and we will do it. The people in the future will be closer and closer to the sky. We do our way. Astrophotographers contribute in their style. I contribute in my style, Dobsonian EAA. Ray contributes with his style, and you all contribute in a way, participating here and showing to the world your pictures. So thank you very much for your pictures. I will be here on Christmas Day 25 at night if weather allows, and I will be here on the first day of the year to watch the sky together with you, great people of the world. Thank you very much and have a great weekend with your telescopes. Clear skies. Bye bye.